Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? So, welcome to SM Capital. This is Speed Buzz, and I'm bringing you today market review. So today I'll be showing you the step-by-step guide on the pounds USD trade we took today, and how everything played out. So today is Monday, the 20, the yeah, today is Monday, the 29th day of June 2020. So quickly, we've been following this pair all through this month, okay? Right from the look here, you can see from this beginning of this drop, all this while we've been following this drop, the rise, the drop again, and the rise, the drop, okay? We've been going consistently with all these rise and drops. The pounds USD has become one of my favorite pairs that I like to go in line with it because I easily understand the structures and they always play out my analysis. So I just keep riding along with them as they make their flows. So uh, today, what actually happened was no, first on Friday, okay, on Friday, we were anticipating this drop, okay. So we had price made this lower lows here, went to make a higher high, and we had some structural breaks, and we started having this downside. I called out this sell on Friday, and we booked our profits at this support level 1.2335. I was still looking for a further downside to get down to the level we had today, but I saw that the market wasn't giving me what I want, so I ended up closing out all my trades, I think around 1.233. So I took out all my trades there. I wanted to hold the trade over the weekend, but like my rules are against me holding trade over the weekend, and I obeyed and closed out those trades. So what happened was that we had about 50% retracement of the entire fall on Friday, which if I had held on to that trade, it's likely I would have been stopped out because I've moved my stop into break even. Is either I'm entirely stopped out of that move, or I'll panic and get out of it because it will be a huge drawdown. So it's one of those benefits you get when you consistently follow your rules and make sure you are always doing what you promise yourself to do. So we had that retracement back before we had this fall. So what was actually going on the structures, like you can see over here, I had a small structure I designed right down here where you see market making lower, in a downtrend, you see market making lower lows and lower highs. Okay, so we have this structure of market falling from the highs, make a new low, retrace back, okay, to form a lower high, perhaps break through the previous lower low and create a new one, perhaps come back to retest the previous lower low or previous support level that got broken now becomes resistance, retest it and make a new lower low, breaking the existing lower low. Perhaps it's going to break through this and create another new low. Perhaps it's going to come back to retest this and continue down like that. That's our basic structure of a downtrend. So that was exactly what we had here. On Friday, we had a test of a lower low structure. Price went back to create a new lower high, came through and break that lower low to create a new lower low, which was the Friday, lows that's before the market closed out around here. So the market retraced back today, Monday, to create a new lower high, which retested the first initial Friday lower lows that we had. And the market took off from that zone all the way down. So I waited at this point to wait for my confirmation signals to trigger in, and I was able to catch that trade, as you can see, at around 1.2357. I was able to take that entry right there, and I was projecting that we're going to have a 100 pip move, which will terminate around 1.2257 to be precise. And I posted that I published it, and we're able to, ride all the way down there. But along the line, something happened that really fascinated me. Like you have here, okay, like we have here, this structure got broken, but this was a small retest to it before the trend continued. But here it was kind of obvious. Okay, if I could make the charts bigger, we could see that we had this fall, and you see these candles came back to retest this structure low. Okay, you see this level here. If you move a little bit down, we see where the support started from. This is the support that made me to draw this support level here, which got bounced off here, and we came to make that lower high before coming right through it. When we break through it, we'll have to retest that level to further confirm to us that we have a continuation of that leg to make a new lower low. So I was expecting a new lower low here, like I inscribed here, and it just went right through it. Okay, we booked out our 100 pips around 1.2257, and just some few extra pips to cover up for that, and the market immediately retraced. So I'm going to show you some screenshots I took before the trend actually went into heavy profits. I think this is the first one, the published article I put up on on the ideas. This was when I took the trade. The first candle was forming, so I was still having the same structure as an example of what I was expecting. That okay, I want to see this pull back like this lower high. This is representing this lower high, and this lower low is representing this lower low. So what I was expecting is to break through this structure level, okay, come back to retest it, which is this lower high retest, and come all the way to the expected low. You see, everything was kind of planned out. I have a clue of what I was expecting. I have it planned out, like this inscription that you have over here. I planned it out and I was expecting it to play out, and it played out exactly the way I wanted it to play out. So this was almost when I had my entry. You can see I was having those inscriptions as a expected new low. This is my expected new low where I was having my take profit. You can see there 1.22757. That was where I was expecting my profit to run down to. And this is another screenshot of that. When we had that fall, I have to create that resistant level, that was support level. I was expecting a break. You see classic break and retest. So when it bounced up that level, I expect the price to come all the way down. So guys, this is how you can like structurally follow the trend. Okay, this has been all I've been doing all through this month with pounds USD consistently, and I've been able to be get every bit of the major drops that have been happening on pounds USD. And you too can do this, okay, by maybe taking my course or reading on your own and try to understand the structures behind most of these moves. Okay, if you really want to trade the way we do, we have a special training program where we help students to understand the structures behind or the moves behind all these things that is going on in the market. So you have an in-depth understanding. Like you can see over here, I knew what I was expecting, and I knew what was likely to happen, and it actually played out that way. So that's, I think, the best way to trade, when you have an idea of what will roughly happen before it actually happen based on previous price actions. As you can see, there are no much indicators on my charts. I just using pure price action with support and resistance levels with good understanding of the market structure, and I was able to predict or see where market is going at every particular time. So if that's what you like to know about, you can join the Telegram channel and message me, okay, at the FSP Boss. That's my Telegram handle, FSP Boss, and I will arrange a one-on-one class with you. Our classes run for 2 months. It's not something you do for 1 or 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 days. No, we take it for 2, 3 months, as far as you can, because the forex market is not something you can learn within 2 or 3 within days or weeks. Okay, it's not something it's something that takes a lot of time. It takes time for you to understand the reasons why these things are happening. So somebody who is new to it might not be able to grasp all this within few days or few weeks. So that's why we're gonna spend up to 3 months with you. Coaching you is a pure coaching process whereby we'll be explaining every dynamics of the things happening in the market in a way you will understand it. You get it? So if that's what's going to interest you, if it's what you want to do, or you're having issues, you're having problems with your consistency or whatsoever, you can contact me and I'll book it. And you sign up, I reserve a one-on-one class with you. The good thing is just me and you. It's just going to be a one-on-one class. It's not a group class. So I have to follow you up with the pace of your understanding, not a random stuff that some will understand and some will not understand. I follow you up one-on-one, okay? So you will understand what I'm actually explaining to you. And if you don't get it, we keep on repeating it until you understand it. So that's the good thing about this program. So if it's something you like, hit me up on Telegram at FSP Boss, and I will give you a reply. We'll book a day that you have your class and we'll run it. So it's consistently like that. Whatever problem you have, you can chat up on me and we'll go through it. So guys, this is just what we have today, and that is the breakdown of the trade we had. Easy 100 pips, and we're able to catch that up, and the market just goes back into retracement. So we're not going to do anything today. We'll have to wait till tomorrow and see what the market presents, then we can take it off from there. So guys, I'll see you next time. Remain blessed. Bye bye. Big Boss signing out. Take care.